Shalom Yasharala. I want to come at you with a quick video. But first of all, I want to give all praises to the Most High, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Shalom, Akim wa Akwa. I hope all is well with you, and as we continue to endure and push this word out in truth and sincerity. And I want to just come at you with a quick video about having faith in these trying times, especially now when things are starting to really heat up, and a lot of different things are getting exposed. We're starting to see the true nature of people. When times get really hard, that's when people start to expose themselves for who they really are, for what they really stand for what they really believe in. And like the scriptures speak about, not all that call upon the Lord's name will be saved. Not all Israel, is really about it. They're not really Israel like that. And a lot of brothers and sisters are going to be falling out. A lot of them are going to get exposed for being carnal. They're not really spiritual like they are supposed to, like they say they are, like they appear to be. And some more obvious than others, but some is going to blindside you. You're not going to see it coming. And one thing that a lot of brothers and sisters stand by, like a lot of them really stand by it, a lot of them have like good arguments about it, is staying strapped, if you will, having a gun on you, having pepper spray, a knife, having a weapon on you, a carnal weapon. That's what it is, a carnal weapon. And they argue that you just gotta stay strapped to protect yourself, to protect your family, because you never know what might pop. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what argument they come up with, it doesn't matter what they say. That's carnal. You're being like Esau. Alright? That's his blessing. His weapons are carnal. His weapons are everything that he does is according to the flesh, to please his flesh. And same with any heathen that you run into. They don't know spiritual anything. They're not like us. We're supposed to be holy. Holy means set apart. We're not supposed to be like these. I got a scripture for that already. It's Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. And we know that prophecy, like I believe Elder Apostle Tahar of GMS, of Great Millstone, said that 2020, the year 2020, is the year of prophecy. Prophecies are, like I said, things are starting to heat up. Prophecies are popping off left and right, and we're starting to, things are starting to explode. Even in the world, people are starting to understand things more and more, and we're starting to it's a part of the Great Awakening, if you will. And with all these dangerous, perilous times coming, as the scriptures speak of, perilous times await us. Jacob's trouble, all these things that are happening, people are starting to get scared. People are starting to be like, oh, the Bible, real talk, the Bible is unfolding before our very eyes. Oh my God, what's going on? Well, you see how they will say things like that, and yet still all the things that the prophets, the Israelite men, have been speaking of, and Israelite women that they may be friends with, that they might know, everything that we've been talking about, no one acknowledges that. No one wants to listen to the Most High when he's calling out to them. Our people don't want to listen. And it'll be our people that make those acknowledgments, but they'll never truly, submit to that calling, submit to their, they're being stiff-necked, they're being hard-headed, they don't want to listen, they're being stubborn, they want to follow their own, these traditions of men and these Edomite customs and these heathenistic customs and these beliefs. They want to stick to Christianity and worshiping the white man instead of actually listening to the brothers and sisters that actually love them and care about them enough to warn them, risk their lives and freedom, just like YAHAWASHI did. Except his was the ultimate sacrifice. He was the perfect lamb. But so these signs that we know are coming to pass, these prophecies that are coming to pass, but the end is not yet, as the scriptures say. Don't be dismayed at them, is what Jeremiah 10:2 is saying. But with these hardships that are coming, Israelites are starting to actually get dismayed at them, which is why they are talking on social media, on their YouTube videos, going to gun ranges, talking about, oh, you better stay strapped. This is why I talk about, having a gun, get your whatever license, carry, get your concealed weapons permit, get your concealed carry, stay strapped, have something on you. Sisters, have some pepper spray or a knife or something. Encouraging, pushing this out, pushing this carnal vibration out, and in every way possible. It defies the logic of that we should have. It defies everything, all the spirituality that we have. It defies faith. It literally goes against faith, and it makes no sense that so many people are on this doctrine of having a weapon on you to protect yourself. That literally goes against faith. So you have, it just doesn't make sense. So first of all, Proverbs 12:21 says, there shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Like a child that's just always getting into trouble. Don't be mischievous. Your mom always telling you to behave. The wicked shall be filled with it. Though, because the wicked, they're carnal, and they're just not. They don't have faith. They're not thinking about anything spiritually. People will look at a video, like this one video of this black boy or this black man that got jumped, right, by two Edomites. He got jumped by two Edomites, and he got beat up, and he fractured or broke some bones. And I mean, clearly, first of all, that's a dude in the world. He's not even an awakened Israelite. Okay, that's a 2/3, or at least he appears to be. In that specific example, in that specific instance. But even if he's not, we should know that that's just the Most High's judgment. That's not something where, if he had a gun on him, or if he had some kind of, weapon to use for his defense, that wouldn't have happened to him like that. And that's how you Israelites, that's how you Jakes are looking at it. You're not supposed to look at it like that. That's judgment for him. And the fact that he survived and put out that he got on the news and talked about that, he's talking like, I just want to know, why me? Because I don't do anything to anybody. First, no, there's no Israelite that talks like that, first of all. Second of all, we know that even if we are not in the world anymore, and we're being spiritual, and we're trying to our best to keep the commandments, if we get judged on something, that's why your first year or so in the truth, as you start to wake up to this truth, then crap starts to go downhill for you, because you start to learn, like, okay, so now I understand that I was living in sin. Like, there were very simple things that I was doing that are great sins against them, like eating pork, you know, speaking out of turn, just being disrespectful to another brother or sister, disobeying your parents, things that people do every day, things that people consider normal, are like great sins. But of course, this world and this society, especially Babylon, tells you that it's okay and even encourages it. So that's why, you know, they're stuck in these Christian and all these worldly mindsets, and they don't understand spirituality. But clearly, he wasn't an awakened Israelite, or he's still got his he's still in the world. Okay, so that doesn't even, how would that even apply to us? We're not even the same. Second of all, to look at it like that, like I said, that could have been a judgment for something he did in his past. Because, people always want to talk about, what did I do to deserve this? Why me? But they don't think about all the things that they've done. They don't remember their sins. So all they can do is play victim. Okay? Ain't no Israelite gonna be, why me? No Israelite is gonna say that. Okay? And we know none of us are perfect, so of course we're gonna get judged. But like it said, no evil shall happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Okay? So if you think that you gotta get a gun, you gotta stay strapped, you gotta stay, keep your sword, a literal sword on you, a knife or anything, you don't have faith. You're putting your faith in a weapon. It doesn't matter how you look at it. You're putting your faith in a weapon, thinking that, I'm gonna carry this with me, and if anything ever happens to me, I can rely on this weapon to get me out of this situation. That's literally what it is. There's no argument against that. Okay? You should have faith in the Most High, and all you gotta do is pray in the morning before you walk out of that door and be like, the Most High is with me. He's going to protect me today. I've done nothing to deserve to get freaking jumped, and I'm not worried about that. Are you ever worried that you're gonna get hit by a car when you walk outside? Are you ever worried that you're gonna get into a car accident when you drive? No, of course not, because why would that happen to you? Now, of course, sometimes, the Most High has different ways of judging us, but there are some things that's like, there's nothing to worry about. Like, use your head, all right? It's common sense. Common sense according to this Israelite knowledge, at least. Because, as other brothers have said, common sense ain't that common. But basically, that's what it is. You're putting your faith in a weapon. That's what you're doing. You're not putting your faith in the scriptures. You're not putting your faith in the knowledge that you have, which I guess if you had knowledge, then you wouldn't be doing that in the first place. And you're not putting your faith in the Most High by doing that. You shouldn't have to invest in a concealed, in a carnal system of protection, of false security. What if that gun messes up on you? What if you pull that gun out and you forget to load up the bullets before you left the house? You forget to take the safety off, so you wasted precious seconds, and they snatch that gun out your hand, have you looking like a dumbass. That's what, or you got a pocket knife and you try to whip that thing out of its socket and it jams and it's stuck. Or it got bent somehow. You're like, how the hell did this happen? Because you put your faith in a weapon, in a carnal instrument, instead of the Most High that never fails. You're going against faith completely. You're like a damn Christian or a Muslim, where they're like, okay, God knows my heart, blah, blah, blah. But they still want to sin. They still want to eat pork and do all these, they still want to commit adultery. You need to prove that you have faith. That's not faith. Another scripture, Ecclesiastes 9 and 18. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyed much good. And all that's saying is, we know that one Edomite, one little weak ass, beta ass, bitch ass Edomite, one sinner can destroy much good. He can, one Edomite with a damn AR-15 can go into a mall and shoot up. Well, I'm not saying that, a mall or any of those people are good, but just as an example, one sinner can destroy a lot of things. One sinner can do that, but wisdom is still better than weapons of war. That's not saying that. That's not giving you a justification for anything. It's saying that wisdom is better than weapons of war. Because if you have the Most High on your side, if you have wisdom, if you are spiritual, and you are an awakened Israelite, or you follow the law, statutes, and commandments as you should, then you don't need to worry about that. That's not gonna, it's because an Edomite could come for you specifically, but since you have the Most High with you, the Most High will find a way to get you out of that situation, to outsmart him, to do whatever you need to. The Most High is literally going to give us spiritual power. Spiritual power, not go buy a gun, not go loot a store and get you a weapon. He's going to literally bestow spiritual power on us for us to freaking wipe out. One of us can wipe out 1,000 freaking Edomites or heathens. Okay? 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 3 and 4 and 5, my bad. 3 to 5. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Okay? For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through YAHAWAH to the pulling down of strongholds. Okay? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. That's Esau's blessing. Our blessing is that we're kings, that we're holy, and we have spiritual power on many different levels, not just doing, energy beams and exaggerated anime stuff like that. It could be as simple as knowing that troops are coming for your house, and you get that warning from the Most High, that vision, and you get the fuck out of there before they could ever find you. Okay? Those are our weapons of warfare. Because it's not time. Either it's not time yet, or we'll have that spiritual power to defend ourselves and our families. You just gotta have faith. You're not gonna get that spiritual power if you rely on a weapon. Why would so you got a gun in your house and you think that the Most High is gonna make you part of that number? You got your weapon, you put your faith in that gun, use that gun then to defend yourself from the damn troops busting down your door at freaking 3 a.m. You handle it then. You think you can handle it with a gun? All these riot troops with armor and shields and all these tools and grenades and weapons? You handle it then, nigga. Why would the Most High give you spiritual power or protect you if you put your faith in a goddamn weapon? Like Esau, like a fucking Edomite, like a base man on the earth, like a damn devil. That's what you're fucking doing. You people have no goddamn faith. Verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of YAHAWAH, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of HaMashiach, YAHAWASHI. That's it. Shalom.